Hi and welcome to today's video, which is about managing the effects of being bullied. I'm really pleased to say that I'm putting this video together because I had a comment on one of my YouTube videos this morning asking for specific videos on being bullied, PTSD and trauma. So I'm going to put those together because if that person has taken the time to ask for it, then absolutely I think that should be bumped to the top of my list of priorities as far as what I'm going to record and film next. So if you guys have anything that you would like me to cover, then please do comment and let me know. This is a topic that is really close to my heart. I suffered at the hand of being bullied for the first 19 years of my life, well, from the age of sort of 4 or like 5 when I started school through to right through to work. And that actually was the reason I decided to quit my job and go self-employed, because I just simply couldn't handle any more aggravation from other people. And I figured if I worked on my own, then I could call the shots and work on my own terms, and I wouldn't have to be subjected to other people being mean as, I'm not going to swear, really hideous to me. So I totally get this subject. In fact, there's tons I could tell you about it. So I'm going to give you 3 things that I think as a start point are going to make a really big difference to you. Hope it helps. And as a little disclaimer before I begin, I just want to say that under no circumstances do I ever condone bullying. So if any of the tips I share allude to the fact that I empathise with it, I don't, in that I think it is fundamentally wrong to be nasty to other people. But I do understand perhaps the mentality as to why someone would bully. So that I think will come through in the information I share. But I do want to put that out there first of all, that if you are someone who is bullying someone else, stop and seek a different route to get your needs met. So find a way of getting the support that you need. Stop making other people's life a misery. Okay, so my disclaimer kind of links into my first top tip. So that's to kind of get your head around what's really going on. I think people that bully other people are doing it because they are deficient somewhere in their own life. So they have an unmet need which bullying then meets for them. So as someone being bullied, if you understand that they're not doing it to you because it's personal to you, they're doing it because they have to do it. They have this need or this driver in them that makes them do it. So let's say, for example, they have an extremely unhappy life at home. They then go out and bully someone else, which projects their internal misery onto someone else so that it kind of helps them to cope better with their own life. Or, for example, if they're bullying you about your worst trait, it could be because they're really jealous of your best trait. So where I said in my disclaimer, I don't condone it, I fundamentally do not condone bullying. I don't think that's the way in which someone should get their needs met. But I think as a person that is bullied, if you can wrap your head around the reason as to why that person is doing it, it can take the heat out of what you're experiencing, because you can then look at them and almost feel sorry for them or pity them or kind of think, God, like, man, your life must be pretty horrendous if you're doing this to my life. So this step is very much about try to step back, step out of the situation, recognise what's really going on, and try if you can to not hold it yourself, because I can almost guarantee it's not about you, it's about them. Step number 2 is more about after you have been bullied. It might be quite challenging to do this if you're currently being bullied. Basically ask yourself where the bully is now in life. Let's say they've gone on to have their own job, their own career, their kids, they've moved out of the area, whatever they're doing. Are they thinking about what they did to you? And the chances are they're probably not. Hopefully they will have grown up, they will have sorted out their issues, and they will have kind of formed into a nice rounded adult, one can hope. So whatever they're doing now, they're probably not obsessing over what they did to you back then. Therefore, if you are the one who is obsessing over what happened to you, you are the one perpetuating the pain that they caused you. You're reliving that over and over in your head, and you're enabling that cycle of hurt to continue. Whereas if you can kind of think to yourself, right, they've moved on, their life isn't affected by this, they're okay, why should I not be okay? I didn't deserve this, I didn't ask for this. And if you can kind of cut that tie, so if you can kind of mentally go into your head and sort of cut off, not repress and not deny that it happened, but kind of make a choice in the here and now and say, I'm deciding that I am cutting myself free of those memories and those things that happened to me. And they are what they are, they're always going to be there, but I'm not going to keep holding them. I'm not going to keep replaying them, because I don't deserve to continually suffer as a result of what they did. More especially, that's not even a thing, but most importantly, because they're not going to care. And so they're going to go through life thinking whatever they think, not giving a second's thought to what they did to you. So don't enable their power to take control of you for a moment longer than it has to. Okay, and thirdly, a question for you. What does their opinion matter? So let's say you've gone out and you have bought yourself a pair of shoes or a t-shirt or a car or something you have had your heart set on for absolutely ages. You've wanted this thing for so long and you've finally managed to afford it or buy it or whatever, and you get it home and you try it on or you use it and you're absolutely over the moon. It's fantastic. And then you go out and you've got that thing with you and somebody says to you, well, that's a bit crap, don't like that very much, or what you got that for? That's not going to change how much you loved it and how much you wanted it. Your feelings are still very relevant in that scenario, and probably if you wanted it that badly, you're not really going to buy into someone else's opinion on the subject. So if you can apply that very same logic, if you can disregard negative or contradictory opinions when it's something that's really important to you, then use that skill in this scenario. So you are a lovely person. You've not done anything wrong. Deep down, you know you are a good soul and you are ever so much as entitled to be here as the next person. You know that. Deep down inside, you know that. Just because somebody else has said to you, you're a shit person, or I don't rate you, or you're this, or you're that, and you've got these flaws, that doesn't make what you buy into yourself any less true. So what I want you to do is the same as if you had just bought your most favourite thing and someone tried to knock you down and you thought, yeah, whatever, I like it, I'm having it, I'm okay with it. Use that logic and apply it to yourself. I'm okay. I know I'm a good person. I know I have done nothing wrong. I do not deserve this. And hang on to those messages and just keep telling yourself that. Just keep saying to you, I know what I am and I am not what you tell me I am. Your opinion counts for jack. And if you can disregard negativity and hold on to your inner positivity, you will become so much stronger in the face of those challenging experiences with those people. I think it's evident from how passionate I've got in producing this video as to how I really feel about bullies and being bullied. And like I said at the start, there is so much I could say on this topic. I can't do it justice in 3 tips, but like I said, I hope these tips go some way towards giving you some movement at this stage. I think I probably will revisit this topic, and it would be great for you to leave comments if you are being bullied or if you have been bullied and you can resonate with any of the information I've shared in this video. Then please do start a dialogue with me, because I really want to produce these videos in a way that other people find them useful. So communicate with me, tell me what works in these videos and tell me what doesn't, and I will try and stream them so that you're getting the best possible content from me. If you have enjoyed this video, then like it. If you like the kind of style of videos that I'm putting together, then please subscribe, and it will be great to see you next time when I do my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.